I can't believe. Okay, never mind. I won't say it.
What?
I don't want to jinx it. Just keep going.
I have never told this to anyone. Well done. As you say, I developed a taste disorder 18 years ago.
Um,
I'm here.
Yeah.
Taste disorder.
It was a severe disorder. I was unable to discern any flavor at all. It's the one illness a pastry chef dreads above all.
Those symptoms sound a bit different from Mr. Master's taste disorder.
Mr. Master's condition is known as hypogeusia. It simply causes a decreased sensitivity to certain specific flavors. I'm sure it has caused Sir Master much pain too. After all, no medication was available to cure it 18 years ago.
In order to cure your taste disorder, you would need Mr. Master's angel's recipe. And that's why you entered the contest, am I correct?
That was one of my goals, but I still had my sights set on title of world's greatest. When it comes to making desserts, I won't lose to anyone. Even without the ability to taste, I still have the utmost confidence in my flavors.
Oh, so I presume you also prepared your dessert in the finals with the intent to win?
That goes without saying.
According to what Mr. Shields told us earlier, the evaluation of Mr. Gustavi's entry was... Oh boy.
Alright. Up until the semi-finals, Mr. Gustavi's flavors and designs were to my liking. Unfortunately, both the taste and appearance of his finals entry left much to be desired.
It seems the dessert you made for the finals was not rated highly in regards to flavor. Mr. Gustavia, you will tell us about how you made your dessert during the finals.
Very well. It seems I must teach you upstarts a lesson. Sir Dover and I cooperated until the finals. I handled the flavor while he was in charge of the design. However, for the finals I wanted to challenge Sir Master with my own skills. I helped Sir Dover make his entry, but I made mine completely on my own. If the flavor of my entry wasn't good enough, my own lack of training was to blame. How about that, Sir Prosecutor? This is the truth of 18 years ago.
Ah, but you see, Gustavia, I know it isn't, because we have to cross-examine you. I can't find any contradictions in his testimony.
Well, of course. He isn't going to fess up that easily. This guy's been on the run for 18 years, after all. Guess we'll just have to keep on pressing him until he breaks, huh?
What, just like the
Break it.
balloons he keeps blowing? Yes.
Okay, Daniel, press the fourth one. I'm gonna save a lot of time here. Press the fourth one.
Thank you. I never would have guessed. Ah. Really?
Yeah.
Hold it! Up until the finals, I heard that you received high praise for the flavor of your desserts. Was there some sort of accident during the finals?
Nothing of the sort. I simply was unable to test my work due to my taste disorder. My intuition must have been off, that's all.
Then, was your intuition fine while making Mr. Dover's final entry? How could there be such a huge difference between the finals and the previous day?
We're not getting anywhere at this rate.
Should
I want more
change this?
chocolates.
Yes, yes, me too.
What do you want to ask about?
Don't change the topic. Let's ask about Mr. Dober.
No, yeah, if you ask about Mr. Dover, he's gonna lie about it.
What?
I mean, probably, right?
You knew Mr. Dover before you entered the contest, right?
I know him very well.
Oh, hey. Okay.
That's not the right. That's not. Damn it. Go back.
So, you're sure there wasn't anything different between the semi-finals and the finals?
That's right.
Oh, fuck, we don't have the rule book. Ah! Gregory!
All Gregory's fault. God damn you, Gregory. Yeah, what was different from the finals from the semifinals? What do y'all think? Look at the descriptions. Maybe the descriptions will help. Or the evidence.
Wait, what was this? As a cake designer.
The description, not the. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then after the Sherber made 18 years ago. Traces of what was it? Vanishes from the fountain.
Yeah, because didn't the strings of the thing taste salty?
Ooh.
Ah, the harp. Well, not the harp. What do you call it?
Liar.
A lyre.
You liar!
Yes.
How did Tim pronounce, Tim pronounce it funny? It was like lire.
Lire.
Lead.
Lire.
Up until the finals. Ah, his son wasn't there.
Oh, his son taste tested it.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Oh,
Aw.
objection. There was another difference between the semifinals and finals. This photo depicts your son. We know he came to visit you up until the semifinals.
That is correct. What does this have to do with anything?
Your son, who always came to see you up until the semifinals, was not present for the finals. And then, it was only in the finals that your flavor judged poorly. I don't believe this to be a mere coincidence. Your son's visits must have been very important to you, were they not? I remember his promise that he would let him taste his desserts first.
Is that a seahorse
father-
on his hand?
What, sorry?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a seahorse on his hand?
He's a tattoo.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
A father can work miracles while his son is watching. With my son cheering me on, I was able to make the most delicious desserts.
What the fuck happened in the US?
What do you mean?
I go on Twitter and all my friends are complaining about something. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Is it the 24th?
Fuck the 24th. Hashtag fuck the 24th.
Let's continue.
I think it's because of the Depp versus what's her face? Heard. Weren't they going back to court today?
Oh, okay, I think I know what it is, but I won't say it here because I'm gonna bum you guys out.
Mr. Gustavia sure sounds like a good father, doesn't he?
If what
Too
he's
good to be
saying-
true.
Not as good as mine, though. If what he's saying is the whole truth, one could say so. But just hearing his son's tears wouldn't be enough to change the taste of his desserts. A confectioner, confident in his sense of taste, develops a taste disorder. See, that's my problem with this whole contest. You're putting the prize Okay, you're making the prize like a medicine that can cure like a taste disorder, and you're giving it to like pastry chefs who are supposed to be confident in how their dishes taste. But I don't know.
Yeah, it
I think
seems
this.
like they set him up for failure.
Yeah, right.
They were asking for greedy people to come fight for it so they could sell it.
Exactly. It would have been difficult for him to maintain the taste of his desserts. Your son came to cheer you on. Was that really all he did?
You seem very doubtful. Sir Prosecutor, in that case, I'll turn this around and ask you. What else could my elementary school son have done besides cheer me on?
Ah, he made the desserts for you. I'm sure your elementary school son would have remembered the taste of your desserts.
Of course. My son always loved my desserts.
In that case, he would have been able to taste your desserts he would have been able to taste test your desserts in your place.
What did you say?
Earlier, you told us that you have a taste disorder.
I've never told this to anyone. Well done. And you say I developed a taste disorder 18 years ago.
No one else knew about your taste disorder. If Mr. Dover had found out, he would have ended your partnership. After all, you were in charge of the flavor. Your son didn't just cheer you on. He also helped you determine if your desserts tasted correct.
Ah, I see. Mr. Dover's desserts have been made the day before, so it still tasted good. What you are saying is quite amusing, Sir Prosecutor. You say that my elementary school assisted me as a taste tester. You are insulting my pride.
Your pride?
It's true. I had no sense of design 18 years ago. However, I won't lose to anyone when it comes to flavor. You claim I would cast aside my pride and rely on my son? Don't get carried away with your foolishness, conjecture. You upstart.
Yeah.
Savage.
In that case, I'm sure your son can confirm if my theory is mere conjecture.
Unfortunately, for you, I no longer have a son.
You killed him in advance to silence him.
His son was
You
Dover.
know too much.
His son was Dover. No.
What?
After my taste disorder was cured, I went to train in Zhengfa immediately. During that time, I severed all ties with my son.
What? I was right? I told you, Mr. Edgeworth, too good to be true.
I was also right. Not good as mine. Don't tell me you would even abandon your own son.
That's not all. Even today, the whereabouts of his son are still unknown.
Oh my
The
god.
police have been searching, but they haven't been able to find any traces of him.
He made him into the dessert.
Oh, he's the child of
Yeah,
with Pisces.
Oh my god. No! No!
So tragic.
Oh my god. He's so
It's
morbid.
so dark.
He didn't want to have to pay his child support or alimony.
If you
No,
wish
no,
to
his-
confirm your theory, I welcome you to try.
His son was like, this tastes like shit. And he put him inside the ice sculpture.
How does it taste now, kid?
No, desserts are the only things that are important to me.
Or he said, this is too warm.
After regaining my sense of taste, my son no longer mattered.
Oh no.
Wow. Mr. Edgeworth, Can we arrest him?
Oh, like a code. I would never say something so cruel about my own son, Sebastian. Mr. Starry's actions are certainly inhumane. However, we are not here to judge whether or not he is a good father. Here we are. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I believe this is your loss.
Why, because I have no father?
Oh, jeez.
Neither does Kay.
Yeah, it's okay,
But I-
Mr. Edgeworth. We're in the same boat.
Both are.
But I have a father. He's just in jail.
And he's really old and gross.
After all, there is no evidence left from 18 years ago that could prove your theories.
Mr. Edgeworth! Is there nothing we can do? At this rate, we'll never find out the truth.
Detective
I can steal some evidence if need be.
Where?
This is taking too long.
Yes, go. Go, Trooper. Where are those results?
Well, for math, I got a C-, so not happy about that. I wonder whose blood it could have been.
No. Hey, he turned into a Dogen.
I'm now Batman. I've asked forensic to look into it, sir.
Right. I leave it to you, Detective.
I mean, what happened to you?
I can't do his voice while whispering, it's hard.
I entrusted Detective Gumshoe with the last piece of evidence. If only I knew who that blood belonged to. Should have entrusted him with it.
Miles, there's still one thing that's bothering Uncle Ray. Was Mr. Gustavia's only reason for coming to the art gallery to check on the body?
If he only wanted to confirm the body's presence, he wouldn't have needed to open the case.
That's right. Is there a way we can prove this?
There's one way. We just need that evidence from Detective Gumshoe.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, what are you talking about? Who is Gumshoe? I don't even know. Mr. Edgeworth! Sorry to keep you away. How do you do it? Sorry to keep you away.
That was good, though.
How convenient.
What the hell? What are you doing here?
Just the person I was talking about.
We
Speak of the devil.
Detective Gumshoe, I trust you have the test results?
Larry was here the whole time, just listening to everyone.
He's sketching the whole scene.
I got the report back from the lab.
For more evidence.
Detective, please be silent. No one cares.
He is silent.
This is evidence that Prosecutor Edgeworth was talking about.
Actually, the fact that Courtney is whispering is so funny. And she says, be quiet.
Hey, what's this? Why are we all whispering?
This was a request from me. I asked him to investigate a certain piece of evidence.
Why is everyone whispering? Why is everyone always helping you out? I'm the one who chose the present!
Mr. DeBest, I apologize for taking matters into my own hands, but how about we hear his report first?
I think you'd do best to shut up. God damn.
No!
Whispering! I'm already whispering!
That's something Kay would say.
Sure.
Detective Gumshoe, what were the results?
Here's the report, sir.
No, read them out to me. I don't want to read it.
No,
Okay.
I gotta be quiet. Trace the blood found in the Gemini sculpture belonging to the victim of the poison gas. Dame Gustavia.
What are you saying?
Good work, Detective Gumshoe. As I thought, my theory was correct.
Are you gonna give me a raise now?
Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean?
That is my line. Only judges can say that line. We too would like an explanation. What does that mean? What on earth does the blood prove? I thought she was being British. What does that bloody prove?
What's it bloody proof? This blood is something the culprit of the IS-7 incident tried to conceal.
It can't be. That's...
This blood was found inside the glass case of the Gemini sculpture. In other words, your blood was found alongside Mr. Dover's body.
Why would Mr. Gustavia's blood be in a place like that?
Oh,
Bitch.
you said it.
Why would it be in a place like that?
If you intend to remain silent and speak silently, then I'll reveal the truth myself.
I just want to talk like my dad, pal. I miss him.
Oh,
You're doing
Give
your
us the
best.
real Yarigarasu.
In the Gemini case, aside from the blood, we also found traces of salt and sugar.
Salt and blood.
And only one of Mr. Dover's sherbet desserts tasted salty.
Come to think of it, I remember Miss Delicious saying the same thing 18 years ago.
Oh, Yessie, his sherbet was most delicious.
Really? I wish I could have eaten some too.
It was a young Ray, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shadow's not here.
Oh, yeah.
There was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it.
Salty.
It's right here in this photo. It was a part of the lyre.
That's the lyre from the Gemini constellation. Exactly. For some reason, salt had been mixed into the lyre. No other traces of salt were found in Dover's room.
In that case, please explain. Where did the salt detected in the lyre come from?
the murder weapon.
It's the only bloody thing in our evidence, so...
Rock salt.
The only
Oh!
bloody.
Oh! Right.
I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
No, how did I not notice that? Take that!
This is the rock salt lamp used as a murder weapon in the IS-7 incident, but
I believe part of this rock salt lamp was mixed in with the sherbet from the lyre. At the time of the murder, there were 2 rock salt lamps in Mr. Master's room.
Damn, and here I was thinking I was making shit up.
One of those lamps took Mr. Dover's life. You see, now you know how I feel when the thing that I think is wrong is actually correct. We know that Mr. Dover's blood was left behind on the murderous lamp. However, there were no traces of anyone's blood found at the crime scene, Mr. Master's room.
Uncle Ray?
Alright. Because the killers disposed all of the desserts with traces of blood into the streams of water, right?
No other traces of salt were found in Mr. Dover's room.
Speaking of which, weren't the 2 rock salt lamps found in Miss Delicious's room also broken?
It looks like both the lamps and the pillars are broken.
both the light bulbs are broken. Both the light bulbs are broken.
Maybe
Is
they
this-
were up
is
on
this-
the floor. Go Pikachu! It's me! Yay!
What voice is Shy using? It's like Dora.
Something
You
similar
use
to
these
that.
ones?
Or Ash
Maybe they
Ketchum.
dropped it on the floor.
I said the line.
Maybe they were dropped on the floor.
Oh, there we go. That's better. I guess one line. Never mind. Ray went through some hard puberty, man.
We never did figure out why the other rock salt lamp was broken. Maybe Mr. Gustavi's blood was on the other lamp.
So what, they hit each other with the lamps?
That's why he's got scars all over.
If your blood was found on the lamps at the crime scene, you would have been suspected. As the culprit, you would have needed to conceal all traces of your blood from the police.
Don't tell me you concealed it in the sherbet lyre. Then what the fuck did Desi, what's her name again? Delisha eat? What the fuck did she eat?
No.
She ate her-
Exactly.
She ate the blood.
The rock salt lamp and his blood were mixed into the sherbet lyre and hidden inside the glass case. And didn't Mr. Master say it was delicious? Oh, Jesus.
Eh.
Unlike the fountain's water, the sherbet desserts would not be analyzed right away. Perhaps he had planned to dispose of the sherbet when the opportunity presented itself.
Then the reason Mr. Gustavia came to this gallery
18 years ago, the body and the evidence pointing to the killer were both stolen. Even the killer could not have anticipated that. There was no way of knowing when the body and the evidence would be discovered.
So he planned to destroy the evidence before the Zodiac Art Gallery's grand opening.
Dane Gustavia, isn't it about time you confessed you are the true culprit of the IS-7 incident?
Monsieur Gustavia, you're the reason Monsieur Master is.
Mr. Gustavia, he's batshit crazy. Could it be? After all this time, my crime is finally brought to the light. The prosecutors and defense attorneys 18 years ago never even came close. Bravo, bravo. Well done, Sir Prosecutor.
So you admit that you killed Mr. Dover?
It is true. I killed Isaac Dover. But he had only himself to blame.
What do you mean?
Dover and I worked in order to win the contest. No matter who won, we agreed that we'd share the angel's recipe. But on the day of the finals, he stabbed me in the back.
Let's see the wound.
With the rock salt lamp? That doesn't make any sense,
He
Mr.
added salt
Edgeworth.
to the wound?
Oh.
Sir Dover, this isn't what we agreed to.
Oh, who takes Dover?
Why don't you
I'm
take the
sorry,
Daniel?
Gustavia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
ahead.
How does a French accent sound again? Can you do a sample?
Oh, he's French?
Isn't he?
Oh, yeah, it's Pierre Jorge or whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry, Gustavia. The deal is off.
But I made the desserts for you. I'm the reason you got this far.
In what of it? Can you prove that you assisted me in any way?
Dover, you were planning to betray me all along. Because of Dover's treachery, I was forced to make my final entry on my own. It's just as Sir Prosecutor said. My son assisted me every day until the finals.
What about your pride as a confectionery artist?
A proud chef loses the ability to taste his own creations. That's a feeling an upstart like you would never understand. Mastering the arts of dessert, making it my reason for being, it is my one and only pride.
Committing murder for the sake of pride. That's another feeling I will never understand. To say nothing of abandoning your own son, such a thought disgusts me.
Before you judge me, first understand what happened 18 years ago. On the day of the finals, my son never came to assist me. Thinking back on it now, I suppose Dover had a hand in it as well.
What exactly happened to your son?
I do not know, but it no longer matters. Ever since that day, my son meant nothing to me. From what
Wow.
I hear, he's still missing.
What a jerk. That's awful, giving up on him like that.
Without your son, you had no chance of winning, correct?
Duh. And since I was guaranteed to lose, I needed a fail-safe.
Murder?
During the afternoon tea time, I made my way to Sir Master's room. I just needed to take a photo of the cure to my taste disorder. It would have all worked out. If only Dover hadn't if only Dover hadn't interfered.
Ah, Gustavia. Trying to steal a picture of my prize, are you? Wait, that's not French. What the fuck? Wait, is it?
You're making him sound like Luigi.
I
what
know,
the-
I know, I know.
I'm a Luigi.
Trying to steal a
Motosauvage,
picture.
je m'appelle.
Again. Trying to steal a picture of my prize, are you? That hardly seems sporting.
You.
Cure for taste disorder. What the fuck? I can't do this. Cure for taste disorders. Oh, you have a taste disorder, don't you? Ah, this is rich. A pastry chef who can't taste. That's fucking Russian.
Dover. You. Gah!
Puny worm. You are in no position to oppose me.
Why you?
Fucking battle of the
When I
Europeans.
attempted.
Yeah,
When I attempted.
we've got a fucking.
when I.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh shit. When I attempted to hit Dover, he struck me and sent me flying.
Whoa, what?
He's very strong.
Oh my god.
I crashed into one of the rock salt lamps, and that was when my blood stained on it.
So Mr. Dover wasn't the first one to be injured.
To conceal my blood, I shaved away part of the rock salt lamp and mixed it into the sherbet. Ew.
Sauerkraut.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It's
She's like,
sauerkraut.
eat that.
Delicious.
After that, it became a part of the Lear sculpture. So, that's how you tried to erase your traces from the crime scene. Dover tried to blackmail me by using his knowledge to my taste disorder. If I didn't want it to become public, I was to pay him a large sum.
So, that's the reason why you killed Isaac Dover?
Exactly. What reason do I have to let those who obstruct me live? He was the one who drew first blood. I simply gave him just desserts.
So that was his motive.
I carried the rock salt lamp that bore my blood into Dover's room. Then I came up with a hiding place where it would not easily be found. I get it. That room contained plenty of tools for sculpting sherbet. Your deduction is spot on, Sir Attorney. It was the ideal place to shave away the rock salt lamp. I then proceeded to coat the surface of the sherbet lye with vast amount of salty mixture.
But why? Why did you try to pin the crime on Monsieur Master?
Hold it. You are wrong to blame me for that, Lady Catherine.
Whoa, Lady Catherine.
If not for your unnecessary meddling, Sir Master would not have been a suspect.
Oh.
Why do you think I hid the murder weapon and fluorescent cloth in Lady Delicia's room?
There is one reason why you'd place a murder weapon in someone else's room. You wanted to pin the crime on Delicia.
Me?
Ah, that is correct.
Crushy. Why me?
As one who sought to be the world's greatest confectioner, I greatly appreciated Sir Master. It was never my intention to cast suspicion on him. But an insolent woman who dared to sully the contest with fake desserts. I had no problem letting someone like you take the blame for the crime.
That makes me sad.
If you hadn't snacked on other people's desserts, the body would have never been found. It was when Sir Master would be judging Lady Delicia's room. That's when I finally saw an opportunity to freeze the body. But before I could move the body, Lady Catherine had already discovered it.
Why did you need to freeze Monsieur Dover's body?
Why, indeed.
Monsieur Edgeworth, please tell us. Why would Monsieur Gustavia have needed to freeze the body?
This guy said it's a nice ice sculpture. Yeah. I feel this is very much possible, but at the same time, could also be this.
Yeah, I'm stuck between the second and the first one.
Well, this is probably the more
Remember,
likely.
he was
one.
trying to.
Oh wait, what?
Was he trying to frame Master? Is that his plan?
No, he was trying to frame.
No.
What's her name?
Delicia.
Delicia, yeah, Delicia. That's...
I think it's the first one. That would be my guess, because it's in the statue and everything, but there's an added bonus of throwing off the time of death.
They melt the statue and his son is there. The body of his son is there. Like, Daddy, why?
That's so fucked
still-
up.
He's still the same age.
Oh
Like, it's
my-
like Captain America. He
Oh
didn't age
my
him.
god. Well, Mr. Gustavia froze the body in order to disguise it as an ice sculpture.
Huh? But really? Mr. Edgeworth, Miss Ho looks like she's frozen solid.
Just like Mr. Dover. I'm sorry. Seems like I was mistaken.
Monsieur Edgeworth, please tell us the truth this time.
Oh.
Why would Monsieur Gustavia have needed to freeze the body?
Imagine we just tell her another
Yes.
wrong answer.
How
and
did I
just
turn
like,
British?
tell me the Yeah. No, see, that's what happens.
Ha! I was just joking.
Oh, man.
Mr. Gustavi
Watch this one
intended
be
to
wrong,
freeze
too.
the body in order to throw off the time of death. If the time of death had coincided with the tea party, Mr. Gustavia would have been suspected.
This is correct.
Really?
Preparations were necessary to freeze the body while I was preparing in Dover's room. I placed the body in the treasure chest in Sir Master's room. I could think of no better hiding place at the time. But thanks to that gluttonous pharmacist, the lid of the chest broke.
But why did you disguise him as an ice sculpture? Sounds like